In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent, may the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of you. Assalamu alaikum students. Now the time is to review. So I have selected some chapters. Unit number 1, Sustenance of the Individual, Nutrition and Respiration. Unit number 7, Communication in Chemistry, Symbols, Formulae and Equations. Unit number 8, Acid, Bases and Salt. Unit number 11, Force and Pressure. And unit number 13, Light and its Behavior. Right? Before starting, let me tell you that all the videos are already uploaded, so you can rewatch them. Chapter number 1, Sustenance of the Individual, Nutrition and Respiration. Nutrition is the life process that provides energy to living organisms to stay alive. And food is a substance from which an organism derives its energy as well as materials for growth and maintenance. The process of eating the right kind of food is known as nutrition. All life processes require energy. Respiration is also a life process. The main organs of respiration in humans are lungs, bronchi. When we exhale or breathe out, we get rid of the carbon dioxide as waste. So in this chapter, we learned about the nutrition and respiration. In nutrition, we learned about the autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Now the next chapter is communication in chemistry, symbols, formulae and equations. Now what is symbol? Symbol is an abbreviated name of an element, such as hydrogen is represented by capital H, and here is the symbols of different element. Now what is formula? The chemical formula of an element is the formula that shows the actual number of atoms in one molecule of an element. Or you can say the molecular formula of a compound is the formula that shows the actual number of atoms of different element present in one molecule of a compound in the form of their symbols such as carbon dioxide, oxygen. And now what is equation? A chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction in the form of symbols and formula. Now see the chemical equation. When hydrogen reacts with oxygen, water molecule is formed. Its detailed knowledge is in previous videos. Now the next chapter is acids, bases and salts. What is acids? Acids have a sour taste such as lemon, orange and grapefruits contain weak acids. Acid is a chemical substance which gives H positive ion in aqueous solution or water, and acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid are used in chemical laboratories as reagents and in industries for various purposes. Bases are bitter in taste, and all bases are slippery or soapy to touch. And bases are compounds that contain hydroxyl groups. Or you can say bases is a substance which gives OH negative ion in aqueous solution or water. Now what is salt? Substance formed by the neutralization reaction of an acid with the base is known as salt. There are so many uses of salts such as sodium chloride. It is a common salt. It is an essential of our food. So in this chapter, we learned about the uses and properties of acids, bases and salts. Have you got it? Now the next chapter is force and pressure. Now what is force? We often use the word force in everyday life. You have already learned that a force is a push or pull which produces acceleration in a body. Whenever we push or pull something, we say that we applied or exerted a force. By applying force of an object, we can make it move faster or slow. We can also stop a moving object or set a stationary object in motion by applying force. Now what is pressure? The SI unit of pressure is Newton per square meter. We can define pressure as the force acting per unit area. So in this chapter, we learned about the force and pressure and practical applications of force and pressure. Now the next chapter is light and its behavior. You have already learned some facts about light. You have learned that light is a form of energy and it travels in straight lines. There are different speeds of light in different medium. So in this chapter, we learned about the refraction of light and laws of refraction and refractive index. Now what is spectrum of light? The rainbow is a very common example of dispersion of light in nature. And after rain, tiny droplets of water remain suspended in the atmosphere. When the sun appears, the light gets dispersed by refraction through these drops of water. As a result, rainbow appears in the sky. And this bands of 7 colors is known as the spectrum of light. In this chapter, we learned about the light, reflection of light, refraction of light, refractive index, spectrum of light, dispersion of light. All the working that is done related to these units will be included, such as objective, diagram, short question answers and long question answers. Now what you have to do is you must specify the time for self-studies, then try to put full concentration and get ready for exams. Now to memorize these units, you must read the chapters so that you can prepare yourself for objective and learn objectives that are given in these chapters. Also practice diagram with labeling and learn short and long question answers. I wish you best of luck, beta. Take care. Allah Hafiz.